Hey everyone, Kim here. I want to invite you as I start up my new series called Tomanek Tutorials. This entire series is inspired by my love to travel with my family, specifically to Walt Disney World resorts. I absolutely love traveling with my family, and I've had a lot of people ask and have curiosities about how to start planning their own Disney vacation. This entire series is going to be based on empowering other families and answering questions you may have on how to start planning your Disney vacation right now. So, without further ado, let's get started. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back, guys. Again, my name is Kim for those of you who don't know me. And again, you are on Tomanek Tutorials. And today we are going to start planning your Disney vacation. We've had a lot of families that feel overwhelmed or may have a lot of curiosities on how and when to start planning their Disney vacation. That's why I'm here today. I'm going to answer the top 3 curiosities that people have as they start planning their Disney vacations. Number 1, when should we go? Number 2, where should we stay, on resort or off resort? And number 3, at what age should we take our children? Those are the things that I'm going to hopefully answer for you today. After that, we're going to head over to www.disney.com, and I'm going to show you a step-by-step tutorial on their webpage how to start planning your Disney vacation today, as well as one tip that you may not have known already that will help you start planning your vacation today. So, stay tuned. Number 1, when should we go? There are a lot of traffic calendars out there. If you just go to Google, you'll be able to type in Walt Disney World traffic calendars. That's my favorite thing to do. It's always changing, so definitely check those out. I personally love going to Pinterest to check out different traffic calendars as well as other resources for tips and tricks on when to travel. The best advice that was given to me was decide how long you want your trip to be, and then as a family, select 3 separate dates throughout the entire year that work best for you. Then just watch the sales that go on or the special offers that they have. And from there, you can decide when is the most inexpensive time to go for you based on those travel set dates. Keep in mind that these traffic calendars are going to be a great resource for you to be able to plan your trip, but Disney is always busy. Some days you might be able to walk into a park that is definitely a low traffic day and you'll have a great time and ride all the rides you want to. But majority of the time, Disney is busy. Disney has lines. So even with these traffic calendars trying to predict the best times to go, they are a great resource, but keep in mind again that Disney is always busy. We typically avoid going when children are out of school, such as spring break, holidays, as well as summertime, because those are just going to be really high traffic times and it's going to be flooded with people, in my opinion. Try to remember, even though the lines may be long some days, that you are in one of the best places in the world to be able to enjoy the day with your kids. And again, it's ultimately up to you on when you should go. These traffic calendars are just there to help you and be an extra resource if you want them. But again, keep in mind when it's best for you guys to travel as a family. If it's easiest to travel when your kids are out of school, keep that in mind. If you have a little bit more flexible time than that and you can travel when your kids are in school, then I would again suggest doing that just to avoid those high peak times. Number 2, where should we go? Should we stay on resort or off resort? Stay tuned because our next video is actually going to be surrounded about this entire topic. Should you stay on resort or off resort? I personally am a little bit biased when it comes to this. I always say stay on resort. There are so many benefits when it comes to staying on resort. We absolutely love it. You will end up finding your favorite resort to stay at. I would say the biggest pro to staying on resort is the accommodation of transportation for me. I personally do not like to drive when I get down to Florida. I want to feel like I'm on vacation. It is great to be able to not have to look at a map and find out where your resort is at. Where do we get to the parks? Where do we have to go next? Things of that nature. It is a great feeling to just be able to relax and not have to worry about the transportation. Personally, I love it. You can also stay off resort as well. The biggest pro when it comes to staying off resort, of course, is price. There are so many options as far as, getting a house, getting a condo. Just staying at a hotel nearby as well. Some of them do have shuttles as well to the parks, so just check for those extra amenities. But again, I'm very biased when it comes to this. It is what I like to call the Disney bubble, if you will. And when you stay on resort, you're getting that bubble. You're getting everything Disney. You don't leave the magic. You don't leave any of that. Every single detail when you're staying on resort is very Disney specific, and I absolutely love it. It is great. All right, and our last question here is number 3. What age should I take my children? This is a huge one that we get. What age should we take our kids? I will start off by saying when we took our daughter for the first time to Walt Disney World, she was 5. She absolutely loved it. She went to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We took her to Cinderella's Royal Table for dinner. We did all of the girly princess things, and she absolutely loved it. We also did some of the Star Wars tutorials, and it was fantastic. We had a great time, and she, to this day, still talks about going to Walt Disney World. She is now 7, and we are planning another trip to Walt Disney World. It is going to be a fantastic new experience because 2 years later, it feels like 7 going on 13, as many of you know. But she is really just the energy behind planning this trip. I absolutely love doing this, but it's really nice to be able to get that creative sense of feeling of what she might like to do that's new now, or what she might be interested in at a different age now. I will say, to me, between about 4 and 8 is really your peak time to take your children. But please know, this is your money. It's your Disney vacation. Take your children whenever you feel is right. I've seen little babies go to Disney World. I've seen grown adults go to Disney World. Disney is something that you can go and do and have the most fun with. And again, it's your money. Do what you want to with it. Walt Disney is something where you can just go and be a kid again. Go have fun. Wear your ears. I absolutely love wearing ears. If you know me, you already know that. Go collect the pins. Go check out the snacks. Go ride the rides. Meet the princesses. Meet the characters. Do the dining. Just go have fun. For this next part of our video, we're actually going to head over to the computer, and I'm going to show you how to start planning your Disney vacation. We're going to start out at www.disney.com. Now that we have figured out when you should go, where you should stay, and at what age should you take your children, we're going to head over to this website right here. This is www.disney.com. This is a main hub for all things Disney, so feel free to check out all these extra amenities at the bottom. What we are concerned with today is going to be up here on this top tab that says Parks and Travel. So we have Walt Disney World, Disneyland Resort, Disney Cruise Line, Aulani, a Disney Resort and Spa, Adventures by Disney, which takes you internationally, as well as the Disney Vacation Club. Today we're going to go ahead and click through Walt Disney World to their main website. Before we get started to see what else this website has to offer, I do want you to take a moment and check out this sign in link here. The sign-in that you will create today will be your login information for Disney's apps, Disney's store, as well as combining and tracking your gift cards that you might receive for Disney as well. So let's go ahead and sign in. Now that we have signed in, we're going to go ahead and check out these top tabs to learn a little bit more about what this website has to offer for us. So first we have Parks and Tickets. This includes our theme parks, which are the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Disney's Animal Kingdom. Next, we have the water parks, which are Disney's Typhoon Lagoon and Disney's Blizzard Beach. There are admissions here as well as maps and transportation. On the right-hand side of this, we're also going to see our park hours for this individual day. Keep in mind that these park hours are for today specifically. These hours may change based on different parks. Usually you will see also extra magic hours selected for one park specifically each day. So check out those as well so you can maximize your experience. Next up, we have places to stay. We have the Disney Resort hotels, other deluxe hotels, more great accommodations here, as well as maps and transportation again. Stay tuned because our next video is going to be should you stay on resort or off resort, and I'm going to go over a few more of these and what amenities they each have to offer. You also see a very important tab here called View Special Offers. We will go over that in a second as well. Keep this little guy in mind. Next up, we have things to do, so you can check out dining, activities, shopping, destination, again, the maps and transportation here. And they're also going to show you different events that they have going on as well. Next up, we have the shop tab here, so you can check out different merchandise in all Walt Disney World shops as well. So you can gear up for your vacation by clicking the Shop Disney here. Next, there are the help and rules. So there's a help center, guest services, guests with disabilities, planning with our app, Moms panel, contact us, as well as some rules, and you can view all here as well. Keep this help center in mind because it is amazing as far as answering questions you may have about your Disney trip. They are very knowledgeable and very, very helpful. Next we have our cart and then the My Disney Experience tab. Once you sign in, you'll see a little bit more of a customized experience on this tab here. You can go ahead and set up your profile. You have your plans, magic bands and cards, family and friends, and photos if you choose to participate in the Disney Photo Pass. Reserve dining, get Fast Pass Plus, buy Memory Maker, shop the Disney parks, and then you can also sign out here. So today we're going to go ahead and price out a vacation, but before we do that, we're going to go back to that special link that I showed you earlier. So we're going to go to Places to Stay and view special offers. This here is going to be where you can view special offers, deals, and discounts. If you're looking to go to Disney on a good deal or discount, this is where you're going to want to find it. The first tip I'm going to give you here is to go ahead and check out this sort by option. There's a drop down menu. Instead of Disney Picks, we're going to go ahead and select Ending Soon. This is going to sort the special offers by timeline versus Disney Picks. So as you scroll down, you're going to be able to see newer offers that have been launched, such as save up to 25% off on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels this spring. So this one stays most nights April 28th through May 27, 2019. And then you have to book through May 27, 2019 to qualify. If you want to just check out that offer, you can go ahead and click through this and it'll let you know all about the Sun and Fun room offer. If you don't see your dates right away for a deal or discount, keep checking back every day. That way you can maximize your budget. If you're interested in checking out this page daily like I do, go ahead and just make sure you add it as a bookmark or a favorite page so it's really easy to check it every single day. We're going to go ahead and start booking a vacation, so let's go back to the Walt Disney World link right here. We're going to select this little calendar tab here, and then we're going to be able to see a calendar view of where the dates land. As you can see, you can only book through December 2019 on their page. If I was to try and select the 2020 dates for January, I can't actually click on the dates right now. You're more than welcome to call in and select your dates as well if you'd like to, booking into 2020. You just won't be able to do that in the website right now. We do have the dates selected the 21st through the 28th. Keep in mind when selecting your dates that there's a couple timelines that we want to keep in reference to. One of them being, if you're staying on a resort, you can book your reservations for dining up to 180 days out. So that is about 6 months. If you're looking to do some of the restaurants that are a little bit harder to get into, you're really going to want to book at least 6 months out, or like I said, the 180 days out to be able to maximize your experience. The other date I would like to reference here is the 60-day mark. So again, if you are staying on a resort, another added benefit is you can book your Fast Pass Plus options out 60 days in advance if you're staying on a resort versus just the normal 30 days that most guests would receive. So we're going to go ahead and book into October. We have selected Monday the 21st through the 28th. We have 2 adults, 2 children, ages 6 and 8, all resort hotels, and you can select accessible rooms as well. Let's go ahead and click Find Resorts and see what it brings up for us. Now we see where we can explore resort hotels, and you can find the resort hotel or campground that's just right for you. One of my tips on this page is going to be, again, to go to this sort by drop-down menu. We see Disney's Picks. I personally go ahead and select price low to high. This lets me categorize and stay on a budget. Oh, before we go any further, we're going to check out this little pop-up that we see here. It says Walt Disney World. Hello, may we help you with questions about a Walt Disney World vacation? And our little fairy godmother is here as well. We can select chat now and chat with a live representative in the moment, or we can go ahead and select no thanks. If I've ever had any silly questions or questions in the moment, this is a great option to chat live, like I said, with a live representative right now. And they're very knowledgeable about any questions that I've had so far. I absolutely love using this tool and I highly recommend it. We're going to go ahead and hit no thanks. You can scroll down and check out the different rates as well. Typically you will see your value resorts here first, and then it'll go into your moderate resorts as well. So let's check out the Disney's All-Star Movies Resort here. It does tell us where it's located, so it's located near Disney's Animal Kingdom Resort area, as well as transportation options such as the bus. If you scroll down, you'll see other transportation options such as Pop Century Resort has the Skyliner option as well. The Skyliner is officially up, but it is not open to guests yet. They're saying it should be open to the public in the fall, so hopefully we'll be able to see what that looks like soon. So if we're back up to the top, we do see the lowest rate per night that is available to us on these select dates right now with our party. The only difference between these two are the different themes. So this one is themed for movies, this one is themed through music. It is really neat to check out the different resorts that are available and different themes that they have. So be sure to do that as well, because you might be able to book your resort based on your child's preferences as well. We're going to go ahead and select the All-Star Movies Resort and see what this one has to offer. So now that we are on the Disney's All-Star Movies Resort page, we can see the overview. There's room rates, dining, recreation, and amenities as well. You can select this view gallery option as well. It will give you a quick glimpse at what to expect as far as the pools. And here's the entrance for All-Star Movies. Here is their food court, as well as the 101 Dalmatians theme section of the All-Star Movies Resort. Next, you can see the different rates that they have to offer based on the party and travel time that we are going. On the bottom, you can also see other resorts that they think we'll enjoy. By selecting here, you can go to those resorts, or you can select back as well to go to different resorts and check out other locations. So we're going to go ahead and select the lower rate that we saw here. So this is the $141.86. This one here is going to be a preferred room. So this one is possibly going to be closer to the cinema hall, the dining, shopping, and transportation. If that's really important to you to be closer to these amenities, you'll want to select a little bit higher rate possibly because of that. We go ahead and usually hit the standard room. That way it's a lower rate. We don't mind walking around and checking out what the resort has to offer. So let's go ahead and update our cart that way. And then here we can add our theme park tickets. So the great thing about adding your tickets today is that you can make your FastPass Plus selections again up to 60 days in advance with your package. You can go ahead and get your tickets another way. You can select the no ticket option here and your offer subtotal will stay the same, and this is just based on your resort for these dates specifically and your party. If you'd like to add admission to parks today, you can go ahead and select that based on how many days you'd like to go to the parks. We typically recommend doing the 5-day ticket with admissions to one park per day. The reason for that being is because we recommend going to Magic Kingdom twice, because you won't be able to see everything all in one day. There's just so much to see in Magic Kingdom. It's very large. And then we typically go to the other 3 parks, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, 1 park per day. If you're looking to stick on a budget, you could definitely go to each park one day and do the 4-day ticket with admission to 1 park per day. Your offer subtotal will then reflect that new price. And again, that is a 4-day ticket with admission to 1 park per day, 2 adults, 2 children, and this is your offer subtotal based on your resort stay for those dates as well as your 4-day tickets. If we scroll down, we can see how we can add other options as well. So again, right now we have just the base ticket, which includes admission to 1 park per day. Next, we have the park hopper option. This includes same-day admission to all 4 theme parks. This is going to be for a family who would like to go to Epcot in the morning and then Animal Kingdom at night. You can do that with the park hopper option here. You would just select this button, and it's going to increase your price because it's an extra amenity for your experience of your day. You can also do the Park Hopper Plus option. This includes same-day admission to all 4 theme parks, plus visits to a water park or other fun. So again, it's an added amenity. We typically just stick with the base ticket to get 1 park per day. And if we're done with a park, we just go back and hang out and we check out the pool and go get some food and have a great day that way as well. We're going to go ahead and go down and hit continue. This brings us to our cart. So our cart shows us our vacation offer, the dates, our party size, our resort, the theme park tickets we have chosen so far. And then you can see where we can add dining, add a memory maker, add flight, or add ground. If you'd like to check out your cart just like it is, this is your subtotal and you're ready to go. I personally always recommend the dining plan. You can save on dining at over 100 Walt Disney World restaurants, including ones featuring character dining and dinner shows, when you add the Disney dining plan. Let's go ahead and click through this and see what that has to offer for us. So you can go to Disney with no dining plan, and again, that's what this offer subtotal reflects here. If you add on a Disney dining plan, you can go ahead and select one of these, and your offer subtotal will then reflect that new price. So let's go over these real quick so you can see if this is something that you might want to add to your vacation as well. The first one here is going to be the Disney Quick Service Dining Plan. This one has 2 quick service meals per person per night. A quick service meal is going to be a counter service. The way that I explain a quick service or counter service meal is that it is luxury fast food. It's great food, but quick. Quick service restaurants offer a quick meal. Character dining, signature dining, and dinner shows are not available options. It does give examples here as well. Next, we have our 2 snacks per person per night. So snacks are available throughout Walt Disney World resorts, and it does give example for those as well. One of the snacks that I personally love to indulge on is going to Starbucks and getting my morning coffee. I absolutely love doing that. 1 drink mug per person, refillable at any quick service restaurant at your Disney Resort hotel. And then, of course, the beverages that are part of meal entitlements, including non-alcoholic specialty beverages, and for guests 21 and older, alcoholic beverages. If you wanted a further overview of the quick service dining plan details, you can go ahead and select this link here. Next, we have the Disney dining plan. This here has 1 quick service meal per person per night, but you also get 1 table service meal per person per night. Here is our table service. At table service restaurants, you're waited on by servers. Dining experiences offered at select table service restaurants include character dining, signature dining, and dinner shows. This is personally one of my favorite ways to meet the Disney characters outside of the traditional meet and greets. I don't like to use fast passes or wait in lines to meet the Disney characters, so this is a great way to kind of get that all in one. Also, a lot of the dining that we have encountered for table services have been outstanding. There are so many different options to meet everybody's needs. You also get the 2 snacks per person per night, and then you also get the drink mug as well as the beverages for your meal entitlements as well. There is the same overview here too, so if you want to look at the Disney dining plan details specifically, you can do that. Next up, we have the Disney Deluxe dining plan. This one here, you get 3 meals per person per night. You do get to choose if they are a quick service or a table service. 2 snacks per person per night, and then you also get your drink mug and the beverages too. This one here is a lot of food, so keep that in mind. We typically do the 1 quick service and 1 table service plan here, and we are always full. We never felt that we didn't get enough food on this plan, nor did we have to pay for any of our food out of pocket. It was already covered by our Disney dining plan. We personally like our vacation offer to feel like an all-inclusive feel, so we can go sit down at the table service that we've reserved and then scan our magic band, and our meal entitlement is already on there, so then we are good to go for the day. It is quick and easy to be able to use these dining plans in the moment. Definitely just weigh out the options and figure out, with the money added in from this dining plan, is this the best option for your family? In a video coming soon, I will be going over the Disney dining plan and how to figure out if it is the best option for you and how to break down per day what that looks like for your family. We're going to go ahead and select the Disney dining plan as we talked about, and we're going to select Done. Now that we've added the Disney dining plan, your subtotal does reflect that. Let's check out the Memory Maker next, so select Add Memory Maker. So with the Memory Maker, you won't get left out of the picture. You'll get some amazing shots that are not easy to take on your own. Basically, wherever you see a Disney PhotoPass photographer, if you are participating in the Memory Maker, you can go ahead and scan your magic band and get a picture taken of you or your family and get some outstanding shots that you normally would not have been able to do. So you also get unlimited downloads of the photos and videos taken by these Disney PhotoPass photographers and attraction captures as well. Some of the images included would be posing in front of Cinderella's castle, meeting Mickey Mouse, dining at select restaurants, plummeting down Splash Mountain, as well as zooming around a corner on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Plus, you can add animated Disney characters like Tinkerbell to select photos, and then you can personalize your pictures with digital borders and stickers as well. I love this option because there are several photos that were taken by the Disney PhotoPass photographers that I was able to experience with my family in the moment and not just be behind the camera. You kind of have to weigh out for your family, is this within your budget or not? But I do highly recommend it. If you can squeeze it into your budget, take advantage of this offer. It is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and add that to our subtotal and hit Done. Next, we could add flight if we wanted to as well as ground transportation. You can enjoy complimentary motor coach transportation between Orlando International Airport and your hotel with Disney's Magical Express service, or you can also add a rental car from Alamo. I love this complimentary service that Disney does. In my opinion, they do it right. You get off at Orlando International Airport, you scan your magic band, and you hop right onto Disney's Magical Express. They also can pick up your luggage for you and deliver it directly to your resort too. It's very easy to use this service, and I personally absolutely love it. That way I don't have to look at a map, I don't have to know where I'm going, I just get on the bus and then they take me right to my resort. It's a beautiful thing. So at the end here, we see our offer subtotal here. You can also compare vacation offers at this time. You can add travel protection, or you can go ahead and check out. If you do have any further vacation questions, you can always call this number here as well. Refer to your cart ID. 2 things I would like to go over real quick are, 1, if this offer subtotal is not within your budget, that is okay. Keep in mind, we selected dates that were 6 months out, but we did not book within a special offer deal that I was telling you again right here, these view special offers where we saw the deals and discounts. So make sure that you give yourself ample amount of time to plan this trip so you can maximize your budget. Typically when I book our Disney vacations, I see about 20 to 30% off at least our resort, if not getting also a theme park ticket deal as well. Sometimes, very rarely, they also do offer free dining plans as well based on select resorts and select dates. But again, anytime that you're maximizing a deal, keep in mind that you're also possibly going to see higher traffic times as well. Speaking of traffic as well, the second thing I wanted to bring to your attention is the offer dates that we've selected here are very, very close to Halloween. So when we think about Halloween, think about, again, back to when should we go. Avoid major holidays as well as when children may be out of school. These select dates that you're seeing right now will be a high traffic time as well, possibly because a lot of people are going to Disney to experience Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties. I can't stress this enough when it comes to when should we go. Try to be flexible with your dates. You can always edit your dates here too. We said we were going to check in Monday, October 21st, check out Monday, October 28th. You may want to go in advance another month and just kind of toggle between maybe Monday the 4th through the 11th, or select a different date altogether. So Friday maybe, check in Friday, check out on a Sunday. You have to have a little bit of flexibility if you're looking to meet a certain budget. The last tip I have for you here, if you see this subtotal and you know you can do this, say in a year or 2 years, but you can't do it right now, you can check out and put $200 down on your trip today and be able to make payments up to 30 days in advance from your trip. That's one of my personal favorite recommendations for families that are just looking to get something on the books and keep paying it down. So again, you can check out now, put $200 down on this offer, keep making payments as you go and as you have the extra money. Just make sure you pay it off in advance of the 30-day mark and you're good to go. If you have any further questions on any of this, please feel free to reach out to myself, or again, any other vacation questions, you can always call their hotline here as well. Thanks so much for joining us on Tomanek Tutorials today. Again, my name is Kim, and I just thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. Also hit that notification bell as well to let you know when our next video drops, should you stay on resort or off resort. Thanks again. See you real soon.